Hey guys, it's Toy Hunter Tony here with episode 161 of this week's Top 10 Hot Comic Books Found Out in the Wild and or from my beautiful collection. This week's episode is going to feature some dollar bin dive-in of Deadpool. With the Deadpool announcement that Hugh Jackman's coming back to reprise his role as Wolverine, those Wolverine Deadpool appearances are going through the roof. And if you weren't lucky enough to find them, and they're not in your backstock at your local comic shops or your online stores, it is time to hunt those dollar bins. There are a lot of dollar bins out there that'll have Deadpool issues in there that have been sitting for years. And I was looking for some really cool Deadpool issues with Wolverine crossovers. I didn't have any luck, but I went to the next best thing. I stuck my nose to the grindstone and I got down on my hands and knees and had a hard time. I'm bending over. I had a hard time getting up off the floor. Those boxes down in the corner that are dollar bins, it's always worth a chance of going in to look. You never know whether it's your local comic shop, whether it's an antique mall, a flea market. Always peruse the raggedy stuff down there in the corner. You never know what you might find. And you know, people sometimes they know what they have and they let it go cheap. Some people don't know what they have. You gotta take the chance. If you don't do it, you will never find anything cool. And this week, I did pretty good. And I can't wait to share them with you. But before we get into this week's dollar bin divineness, I want to do a shout out. Last episode, I had a big intro. I had to get a lot off my chest. There are so many channels out there. Some are for entertainment purposes. Some are for information. Some of them are also available to try to sell you stuff. I'm a little bit of all three, and I'll tell you right up front. This big thing, it's all good stuff, right? And I would love for you to own it. I used to own a store. I used to do shows, but COVID came along and killed me. I didn't get involved in the last batch right before. I heard a lot of turnout, a lot of good things. A lot of people going back out into the world and spending money on this collectible that we all love and share and love. But I'm stuck in my little room. My compadre Nick, he's out cold. He was sick. He's been gone for the last couple of days. I miss you, Nick. Yeah, there's nothing there. Get better, son. I love you. Hope you're feeling better soon. I can't wait to get you back in here in the studio. All right, where was I? Oh, anyway, so last episode I had a tirade. I've been involved in some discussions about price points, pricing, shipping, you name it. Everything got into question. This is what you see. This is what you get. I tell you up front what it is. If it's near mint, I'll let you know if it's near mint. If it's a reader, I let you know if it's a reader. I'm not trying to pull over anything over on anybody. I'm very upfront with that. Shipping is very straightforward. It's either $10 for a comic book or a group of comic books, and it gets discounted. The more you get, the cheaper it'll be. Also for toys and slab stuff. It's all relevant, right? You guys can pick and choose and who you buy from, and I can accept that. If you come here just for the information, welcome for the information. But I am trying to stay solvent, and the only way I can buy new stuff is if I sell some of the old stuff. And I feel comfortable talking to you and putting myself out there in front of everybody. Hell, I'm on the internet. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Hello, everybody. So yeah, I was whining a little bit, and I apologize. And I keep shaking this. I don't know what happened. I think, yeah, I see what happens. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. I know they had a earthquake of 5.5 out in California. San Francisco. Hope everyone's all right out there in that part of the world. That I couldn't imagine. I know we had one in North Carolina a few years back, and it's the weirdest sensation in the world to be sitting in a house and have it rumbling like you have a train coming by and there are no tracks for miles. It'll scare the hell out of you. So hope everyone was safe and recovered from that episode. Where was I? Oh yeah. I'd yell at my son for getting me distracted. I usually have prompts here. It says it says keep it rolling, smooth. All right, Nick's not here. He's here. He's yelled at me enough times. I can do this without him. Number 10 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is none other than, look at that. Hey, it's me. I always go from the big screen to the multi-screen. Let's get an in-close look here. This is Deadpool. This one here, it's a little, it's we call them, what do they call them? They call them P.H.R.B, P.H.R.B. That is placeholder reader beater, right? So a placeholder reader beater is called a P.H.R.B. This is a P.H.R.B issue of Deadpool. This is number 13. It's from 1998. It is called The Return of Trey, and it's Drowning Man Part 2. In mint condition, it goes between $5 and $15, but at a P.H.R.B value is $3. That's not too bad. Did I get off that? There it goes. Had a weird delay right there, but I'll take it. I haven't had this one before, and like I said, I'll put it as a placeholder, and it'll give me a chance to read it. And at $3, $3 you can't beat that. That's number 10 of this week's top 10 hot comics. There we go. Look at that. I'm getting a little bit of delay here on my Stream Deck. I don't know. That's kind of weird. I'll just have to wing it. Number 2 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is none other than, there's going to be a theme here. It's going to be Deadpool, if you did not know that already. This is Deadpool number 8. This is 1997. It is part of the Blood Spurts instead of Love Hurts. It's a play on words. This one goes between $5 and $10 in mint condition, and as a placeholder reader beater or P.H.R.B. That's right. I'm gonna have a shirt that says P.H.R.B. It goes for about $3, and $3, it's not that bad. This actually, I got to read this one. This was pretty cool, and plus I love the art. It's a little bit comic booky. It's a comic book, but I really like it, and that is number 9 of this week's top 10 hot comic books. Oh no, it's not. It's this one. Jeez Louise. That is number 9. What would I say? I just said it. That is, I'm looking at the issue number. It's issue 8, but it's number 9 of this week. Look at that. It focuses in on me, and it darkens up the comic book. And I go away, and it kind of, that's not too bad. Getting distracted by all the shiny things in here. Do I look level to you? I don't know. The camera's tilted. I'm going to have to see here. It's just, you guys, you got to look at me. There we go. Whoa. There we go. That's better. It probably didn't change for you, but it makes me feel better. Number 8 of this week's top 10 hot comic books I found in the dollar bin, diving for Deadpool. This is issue number 4 from volume 2. This is a pretty cool looking book. I don't know the cover artist. You think I would have done my homework, but I'll show you the next one. This is between 5 and 9 in near mint condition. It's a great pickup at 7. I picked up this first run. I tried to get 1 through 10 on here, but I was able to get the first 3 of volume 2, and it's important. I'll show you here in a little bit. That's number 7. I know the artist's name is right down there, but I can't read it. If you know the gentleman's name, and please leave me down in the comments. Set me straight. Please set me straight. Number 7 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is none other than, this one's cool. This is Deadpool Killastrated, 3 of 5. This is a second print. I do believe I got this out of a Marvel 3-pack from Walmart, and it does count, right, as a dollar book, right? I think I've got 2 copies of this, because I did pick this up in a group of 10 for $1, but I could have swore I saw it in one of my videos for a Walmart 3-pack. So I have to go back and look to see if it's even the same comic book. This is Christmas Carol. Goes between $6 and $10, and it's a great pickup for $8. Did I help? Where I bought it or saw it? It's just the ramblings of an old man. That is number 7 of this week's top 10. Oh, I like that. That's a pretty good cover. Number 6 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is none other. You're going to get back in. There we go. I get to the wrong screen. I've got fat thumbs. I got really, really big thumbs, and I hit the wrong button. This is all right, cool. So let me straighten this up. This is, if you see this art, you're not going to recognize the art right away. I have an earlier issue, the first 3 issues of volume 2 of Deadpool. The art is very distinguished. It is from artist. His name is Clayton Crain, and he is an outstanding artist. And he came to fame was on um, Venom, and I got to meet him in Charlotte. I think in 2016 or 2017. I got to meet him in Charlotte in Heroes Con, and I fell in love with his art. And believe it or not, I have a slabbed book of his, and I've been trying to find the other two copies, which I have in this in a dollar bin. I couldn't find them any backstock, but I was able to find them in a dollar bin. His artwork is awesome. Love it. And then this is volume 2. I think I said that already, and that goes between $6 and $12. It's a solid get at 8. I'm sorry if I'm gushing over an artist. It is got really clean work, really great work, and I had no idea that that was his artwork from an earlier part in his career. Cool. It's number 6. Hey guys, you know, halfway through the show, I always get to Tony's Target, which is something I have my sights set on. And when I'm always out and about, I'm always trying to find variants of this issue. This was a big issue. Let me show it to you. This is Deadpool 45. It was the last issue of this run. It is legacy numbered 250. And it's got some short stories in here. It's got the second appearance of Thanos Copter. What a callback, right? Electric Company had a Spidey series, and it had Thanos, and in that story, it's got Thanos' Copter. Really cool. And now it's in here. So technically now it's in continuity in the Marvel Universe, because Electric Company was just outside the Marvel Universe, you know, an alternate reality. But this cover had a whole bunch of variants, which I've got another one later in here. So it's a $10 book. It's got a price tag of $10 book. It's extra thick. It is large. I have no idea why these are in dollar bins, but just the reading enjoyment for a book like this. Secondary market, some of these variant covers have gone up. There's a Scotty Young variant that's like $600. I think it's got the Infinity Gauntlet and jewels. It's a black cover. I have not seen that out in the wild, but I've seen pictures of it, and definitely worth checking out if you can find that one. But this one right here is a great pickup, especially if you don't own it and you want a reader. It's worth the $10 easy. This is number Tony's Target. Jeez, I can't even think. But what the hey, I'll take it. All right, we get to the halfway point. I want to say thank you for watching me here on YouTube. Where each week I bring you the top 10 hot comic books, action figures, and collectibles out in the world and/or from my collection, and I like to share them with you. You can also check me out on Instagram at toy_hunter_Tony, and simultaneously I will release this information 1 week later for my Instagram followers and my Facebook channel 2 page. It is Toy Hunters Club. All right, good. Get all that out of the way. Let's get back to it. Number 5 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is none other than, look at this. This is an early Deadpool. This is from 1997, Volume 1, number 7. The enemy's name is Trey. He's in a couple of these books, and I have no idea who he is. I have not read this one yet. It's on my next to-do list. But mint condition, it goes between $5 and $15, and this is a solid pickup at 10. That is a nice one. You can tell the different style of Deadpool. It's Dead Above Pool. That's volume 1, and volume 2, volume 2. It's next to it, and I know 3 and 4. There's all kinds of miniseries. They just took all the miniseries and put them in sequence, and then added them up to 250. Just in case you wanted to know how the legacy count came about. All right, where am I going? That was number 5. Focus. I don't have the smooth scrolling of information over here on the left. I missed. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Number 5 of this week's. Yep. That was pretty cool. I like it. It kind of reminds me of like Ed McGuinness artwork, but I know that's not him. But that's all right. Number 4 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is none other than, there it is. Look at that. This is a Clayton Crain cover. This is issue number 2 of volume 2 of Deadpool. It goes between $5 and $15, and that's a solid get at $10. I like that one. That's a good one. Yeah, once you see it, once you realize what it is, and you go, oh, cool. Issue 3, 2, and you betcha one's coming up here real soon. I was lucky enough to find one. But before we get to that, check this out. At number 3 of this week's top 10, this is issue number 5 of Deadpool. This is a pretty in pink variant cover by author Sudam. This is a gorgeous looking cover. He did all those covers for Marvel Zombies, if his art looks familiar to you. It does definitely to me. I love it. This is a great variant cover. Goes between $5 and $15, and that's a solid get at 10. That's awesome. Let's see, you hit the right button, switch it out. Say yes, see you at the wall. Go to the wall. Transition. Look at that. Now, if I could do it without narrating it, that'd be awesome. That is a pretty looking cover. Number 2 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is Deadpool. This cover is awesome. It says Hulk Smash. Hulk versus Deadpool, and he pummels him. It is awesome. This is an iconic cover. This is called Annihilation Part 2. The cover's by Dave Johnson. See, I did know some of the cover artists. It goes between $10 and $20, and it's a solid get at 15. It's a nice book right there. I like that one. Oh my goodness. Right to the wall. Look at that. Number 2. Oh, upside down. What the hell? Hope that wasn't upside down in the other one, and I was just looking at it right. Number 1 of this week's top 10 hot comic books found in a dollar bin, because I'm having a hard time finding back issues of Key Deadpool. Check out the dollar bins. Number 1 of this week's, this one's awesome. This is the first for issue number 1. That is Clayton Crain artwork. It doesn't look anything like the Venom stuff. I kind of like it. This one goes anywhere from $10 to $25. On average, 15 to 20. So I think it's a good pickup for about $15. If you can see these, I definitely pick them up if you can find them. And hell, I'd even pay $1 for them, which I've already done. It's a great book. That is from 2008. It's not bad. All right, get ready for the big book. Oh, it goes up on the wall. That's nice. Here, look. I like that one. That is really gorgeous. Guys, each week I bring you the top 10 and I throw in one to, set your sights for, and also bring you a bonus. And this week's bonus is none other than, look at that. This is the Deadpool issue number 45. This is the Avengers Homage variant. Oh, I lost my notes. Am I going to do it by memory? This is the second appearance of Thanos Copter, which I didn't mention earlier. But this has got, what is the word am I looking for? This is a variant by, my goodness, how do I write? I can't even write. Ronosian? How do you say it? Where's it at? I can't. I'm done. I've lost my mind. All right, camera. Nikki would already put it over here on the screen for me. It's not even in here. It is, God bless America. Man, who is that? Here, look. If you go look up the artwork on the internet, his name appears right underneath the barcode, so it's not on the cover. Of course, I don't have it on my phone anymore because my phone's over there ready for my next video. So, and then I wrote down here, Communicoli. What in the world is Communicoli? And that's my handwriting, and that is without my son's help. So if you're wondering where most of the sane part comes from, it's not from me. All right, we're going to give up on that artist. Renosian. There he goes. Ranosian. That's how you say it. It's over here. It's just delayed. I don't know why there's a delay in my feed. Doesn't matter. Doesn't hurt your feelings. I can just babble on here, but let's move it up to the wall. That is the bonus book of this week. And if you did not know, spoilers, I mean, this book is old. This is The Death of Deadpool. This is where they pull the trigger on him, and he ceased to exist for future unknown. But this week's comics, the hunt total for this week is a really nice one. See if I can get this out of here without breaking it. This week's hunt total is 114 for all 12 of these books. And as you know, guys, as you know, if you were a big game hunter, and look at that, like my glasses. If you're a big game hunter and you want all 12 of these books shipped to you with free shipping, it comes up to $95. That's not bad. It's a great haul this week, and it's a great pickup if you're interested. And yes, this is where the conversation came in from before. I know I was lucky enough to find these in dollar bins. You too could be lucky to find them in the dollar bins and spend $12 plus tax and spend $15 and then say, hey, look, this stuff is worth $115. I'll sell it to you for $95. That's right. Gas, time, effort, new bag and board. Yeah, it's all priced in there. But I don't have to tell you that. I'm arguing with somebody who's not here. Guys, I want to say thank you for hanging in there. I swear I'll get good at this one day. I'll see you soon on the next hunt. Bye-bye.